It's more investigative research. And what you say about the Star of David idea, Rita, or the hex, the hexagram, is it's always associated with the snake or serpent, right? And what I'm starting to think is that the actual hexagram is basically representative of a serpent, like coiling round, like coiling round, its body around a tree branch or something like that. That's what I basically think it is, and it's as we know, the serpent idea is totally what this world is all about, right? The serpent represents the trans program. It's always like, even on things like this, the serpent idea is always on the periphery or whatever you call it, but I would say that the actual thing represents the serpent, right? The actual hex motive. But what I didn't mention in another one was the yellow brick road, right? The yellow brick road, right? And if you see this again, right, this becomes the yellow brick road. Obviously with the Wizard of Oz and the Elton John and all that. As you see here, right, that demonstrated by that, where you have triangular shaped bricks, right? So you can get triangular shaped bricks. So that becomes a yellow brick road with that song, right? So if you're one of the transes, follow the trans program, because obviously all the characters in our yellow brick road are off to where, like the Tin Mans, the T injections, right? Tin Mans, the T injections. The lion's got no heart, right? The lion hasn't got a heart, so that's to do with the trans blood. To get the heart means to get the trans medicine and all that. And the lass called Dorothy, right? Again, he's got the axe, the Zion for the 7, right? So, and look at the head, it's like a syringe idea, right? So this is all about getting the trans medicine, right? Follow the yellow brick road. And the lass is called Dorothy, right? Door, the Dalit, right? The TH. The doorway, right? The Dalit. And obviously they're off to take the trans medicine, off to see the wizard, get the trans medicine. So of course I love Dorothy and all that. God's gift is by the trans medicine. See, Dorotheos, like Greek masculine name. Dory, so all the stuff's related to the Dalit, see, as you can see. Obviously that movie's a parable about getting the trans medicines. And then the Elton John had the Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. So, again, you see here, it's like the hidden brickwork. And it's the idea of a secret wall through a sort of normal brick wall, right? So again, it's reflecting the dualities of the trans and natural people's worlds. So when it's like Thor and seeing they're off to see the wizard or something, that means they're going to get the trans medicine. This one would be about like somebody being kicked out, or like when they stop that trans medicine, sort of kick them out the program type of thing. Say goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Again, it's about the sacred and profane ideas of it. But that's the hex symbol, says the yellow brick road. You see, like here now, where it becomes the snake, the serpent. That one there. Where it becomes the serpent coiled round. So when it unfolds out, see, it becomes like that. And of course, you have in the Bible, you have the copper serpent, the bronze serpent, the brass serpent, right? And obviously the gold serpent would be the, another type of idea along the same lines. Golden serpent. When you have snakes, they when you pick them up, they do the wrap around the arm. They call it involuntary muscular contractions, where they wrap around the arm. And if you know the Jew religion, they do that thing where they wrap around the arm, that leather belt or leather strap. Right? Yeah, you see there, muscular constriction, squeezing. And so they have a custom put on arm tefillah and wind the forearm, like the wind and roar. And that Wizard of Oz, the character's called Dorothy Gale, like wind, right? Wind forearm. That looks very snake-like. That looks like snakes. See, when a sort of seven, like the seven is like in there, like a snake standing up type of thing, And they wrap the temple and strap 7 times around. And obviously they inject the trance medicine into the arms. And that's like what you do when you're prepared for an injection. Put the box around the head. The box around the head. Yeah, it's as simple as that's got the injection kit in it. It's got a syringe and the medicine, in the black leather box. So it's all to do with the process of taking an injection in the arms. The serpent, the snake. That's when the snake squeeze thing, we got this pop band called squeeze. Obviously Jews. And there's a big wall again, squeeze. And, based on the the serpent stuff. Of course, when you have the con man idea, the confidence trickster and the constrict. See, so the confidence trickster and the constrictor is pretty similar. Constrict the blood vessels. See, it's all about the trans medicine at the end of the day. When you have things like strict discipline and all this, it's all to do with these ideas that come from the serpent and snake. And of course you have an economy hamper. You see how to use a constriction idea, on the entire society to limit an action or behavior, right? Become tighter and narrower. Of course, this is one of the most famous biblical quotations, the narrow are the gates. Wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it, but small is the gate. 2 pathways, one leading to life. Of course, people just thought this stuff was about pious, religious stuff and all that, but it's actually about that trance program, enter through the narrow gate. It's actually referring to the blood vessels and all that, see? Only if you find it, so it's like the chosen ones, the chosen peoples and all that type of idea, really. 777, you know, 777. Absolutely love 7, of course. You see here I put the branch Davidian hex, and they had a flying fiery serpent flag. It's you know what all that was about, basically. It was a 6-winged fiery flying serpent. And so you know what all that's about. Yeah, there's neat pictures of that one, right? But yeah, you know, all the stuff that's like the Egyptian one, you know. Yeah. So it all represents the same thing, see? Trans program. Trans program, and there's the shofar thing with the ram's horn. Ram's horn coming out the middle of the hex. That represents the Jewish people and the chosen people, see? So it's all, you know, basically serpent stuff. That means the trans program. Again, you know, when they've got a dinosaurs idea, again, it's based off that. You know, it's based on making the big scary monsters idea out of the you know, as the duality to that trans program. See one there about it being in the Vatican. Yeah. Yeah, this is interesting as well, like when you have this sea creature called the color of the serpent star. It's usually got the 5 limbs. You can see how similar it is to the hex symbol. It's usually got the 5 limbs, but sometimes it grows a 6th if it what he kind of loses one. It can grow back a 6th limb. The bottom feeder, carnivore, and detrivore. Regenerate its arms if they are damaged or torn off. So basically, the idea of, you know, this thing being a 5-pointer and then having an extra point. See, think how they used a 5-pointed star and a 6-pointed star. If you've got the 6 points, it's like you've got the extra piece or whatever, right? So it's like the 5 senses plus an extra sense. See, the 6th sense, like that old movie and that. You know, so if you've got the 6, you've got the hex with you, it's like, you know, you're something better. That's the way to view it. You know, choosing people. The 6th sense hex. And what was it, the kid used to say, I see dead people or something. You know, that was what that one was all about. The dead people, of course, is, you know, straight with the Bible, and it's the idea of the natural people. See, I say dead people. So it's again, it's referring to the idea of being a trans amongst, you know, normal people and all that.